Hey, what's up, Virgo? I'm here to give you your mid-monthly reading from 5:15 until 6:1. This will not be connected to sun, moon, or rising. It's just a general reading. So let's see what we have. Now, during a meditation, I was looking for a way to start your reading. I was looking for an energy to anchor into. And what I got was the High Priestess. So the energy from this, what I'm getting is this: the rest of this month, you're gonna want to really trust your gut instinct, trust your intuition. Go pay attention to dreams if you have them, signs that may be around. For those that are perceptive to signs that manifest in nature, then pay attention to those. For those that are proficient in dreaming, pay attention to your dreams. Keep a dream journal, because this month you're going to land where you want to land, but you're going to have to use your intuition and your instinct and just go with the flow, and also peer beyond the illusions. Yeah. Don't let the dark side of the moon lure you into the illusions that can so come forth from that area. Alright? The dark side of the moon, or the psyche, or whatever you choose to call it. So, now that we have the energy of this read, I'll keep intuition. That's gonna be a major focal point for a lot of people. So if you're meditating excuse me, to increase your spiritual abilities, focus on the intuition. That's going to be an ability that gets you through the darkest of nights. So let's follow up with the oracle cards and see what they have, alright? But from what I'm seeing so far, what I'm sensing when I was meditating, they had a great energy with y'all. So y'all had your energy was great. That's all I can say. But intuition is going to be what gets you through the rest of this month. Follow it. Always go with the first punch. Later on, when you get home or wherever you're going, then meditate, then go into introspection of what you felt earlier, and then question it. But your instinct is usually the strongest one. You may call it your gut feeling, whatever you choose to call it, but that is really going to help you. And keep your emotions balanced also. Because the High Priestess, she sits on her chair. She's just balanced. She has everything. She understands the moon. She's in sync with it. Yada, 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 so forth and so on. So stay balanced. Because when your emotions go wild, it makes it hard to tap into your spiritual side. Emotions play a big part in a lot of people's spirituality. In fact, I think all people's spirituality. Emotions play a hand in it. So just try to keep those in check. It might be a bumpy ride for a couple of people depending on how the moon affects you. But outside of that, just keep the emotions in check. If you have to purge some emotion through tears, don't be ashamed to do that, and ride it out to the full moon. Alright, one more. We'll see what the oracle has to say. But it's gonna be a good month for a lot of y'all. Alright. I've got the deck this time. Intuition. I keep hearing that. Alright, first card is, the Shadow Queen. The Shadow Queen is pretty much, remember when I was talking about the dark side of the moon, so forth and so on? Okay, a lot of y'all about to go on a journey. A spiritual journey. Understanding yourselves. This full moon gonna hit a lot of y'all. Just on the emotional level, and a lot of those emotions are gonna come to light. But you have to be able to walk through the storm or the forest or the dark night of the soul, holding your inner light out to guide you. Again, intuition. Intuition, but make sure you combine your intuition with common sense. But for the flow is really use your intuition for this month. Excuse me. Because a couple of you are going to have some emotional, I ain't going to say outbursts, but some emotional moments. And it might cause some insecurity with a few of you. You know, nothing you can't overcome. And if you have some people around you, or there's possibly, there's a few of you with some people that prey on your insecurities when they kick in. They manipulate them. So you're going to have to use your intuition to feel out which ones those are. But to the one that this resonates with, I really think you know who that is, and that's not a person you want to have in your life. All right? Sorry about the throat, y'all. I'm getting over like a little chest cold. During the time of using your intuition and not letting your emotions go to town, so forth and so on, take a lesson from the resting tree and have a little bit of patience and stillness. It's going to be a time to, again, the intuition and the emotional connection. You're going to want to keep yourself very still. Like if you have turbulent waters, calm them so you can hear from spirit, so you can bring forth what you want to do, so forth and so on. That will carry out for the rest of this month. But this is really geared around stillness and patience. And I'm sensing for a lot of you, this really isn't a love thing or money thing. This is really like I'm trying to grow as a person, and that's what I'm picking up from these cards already, because it goes back to it. For a few of you, you can use this emotional growth that you go through from now until the first of the month. But in reality, it's not really for love. It's more for you to become a better person. So really hone into the intuition, but combine it with common sense. But again, I go back to intuition, trust your gut. And by trusting your gut, that's actually going to lead you to the stillness and the patience that you need. But you're going to have to really trust your own gut, your own gut feeling, your own intuition. You know? And then we take you to the Lady of the Gift card. Spirit, give me clarification on that one. Okay, yeah. Thank you, Spirit. The Lady of the Gift card, the Lady of the Gift card, is going to go in combo with the Cosmos card. Now, after you come out of that time of patience, that time of introspection, stillness, and from the resting tree, and you're once again grounded in yourself and your path and how you are with yourself and people, you're going to basically start to share the knowledge you have gained with people. You know, you're not even really... there was something a few of you were withholding in the past, but after this growth, after this period of emotional evolution, you're not going to really be withholding it anymore. You're going to be very generous, and you're going to really understand the power of, for example, complementarian relationships, where you just constantly go back and forth in the infinity symbol, you know, forever and ever and ever. And you're going to understand the love that can come with that. It's going to open you up to a whole new level of creativity. You know, it's going to open you up to the universe in ways you never did, on that frequency that you've always been trying to get to, which is love. It's going to open you up to the connection of the divine feminine. So for the gentlemen who are trying to go through some healing, expect that the divine feminine might come in and touch your life, or the goddess, or or a friend, a female friend or a male friend, that is in touch with themselves and knows how to self-care, and there's nothing wrong with that. So expect that, and excuse me, with these creative energies that flow in, you're really going to put some stuff down, not on an emotional, not just only on an emotional level, but on a spiritual level, and maybe even a level on a mundane. And then from all that, you shall gain the illumination and enlightenment that you seek. Enlightenment of self, not your entire self, but a piece of self. that you can apply to your whole self. You're going to understand the connection between the masculine and feminine within yourself, or the left and right brain, or the whatever you want to call it. You're going to understand the as above, so below. And you're just going to be in a good place. So ride it out. This is a very, the most thing you have to do is just keep your emotions as balanced as you can. You know, it's not like if you don't, it's not like a you're gonna fail thing. It's not that, but just try to keep them balanced so you can just float through this. You know, I also sense a lot of you have been really doing some inner work, and that's a good thing. So it's gonna pay off for you. All right, that's all I got for you. I'll see you again in June. Until then, be kind to one another and those around you, and all that good stuff. All right, peace and love, and I'm out.